friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Chemistry Basics. Today we are going to see amines chemistry. So in this we are going to start with introduction and nomenclature. So if you are visiting this channel first time, please subscribe and share this video. If you like it, press the bell icon button so you'll get the notification of my next video. Let's start the amines. So first we will see the definition of the amines. What is amines here? So amines are the derivatives of ammonia in which one or more hydrogen atoms from nitrogen are replaced by alkyl or aryl group. So from the ammonia you have to just replace the hydrogen by either alkyl or aryl groups. Amines can be described as either alkyl amine or aryl amine. So depending on obviously whether the alkyl group is present in that amine or aryl group is present in that amine. So in alkyl amine, nitrogen is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon. That's the important thing. While in aryl amines, nitrogen is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom of aromatic ring. Let's see the structures of amines here. So if you have the alkyl amine, so here is the alkyl group, that R should be a alkyl group, and in aryl amines, so that has to be aryl group in that particular aryl amine. Classification of the amines. So amines usually classified in primary, secondary and tertiary amines depending on the number of alkyl or aryl group present in the amines. So in primary amine, one alkyl or aryl group attached to nitrogen, while in case of secondary amine, two alkyl or aryl groups should be attached to nitrogen, while in case of tertiary amine, it has to be three alkyl or aryl groups. So here are some examples of alkyl and aryl amines. So here it's a methyl amine, it's a primary amine, obviously it's a alkyl amine. And if you are taking the example of aryl amine, primary aryl amine, it's an aniline here. Another example of the alkyl amine, it's a dimethylamine, it's a secondary. If you see here, nitrogen is attached to two alkyl groups. Obviously that's the methyl group here. Here nitrogen is attached to three methyl groups, so it's a tertiary amine or tertiary alkyl amine. So the name of this trimethylamine. If you are seeing here, it's a N-methyl aniline. So in this, nitrogen is attached to obviously two groups. One is a aryl and one is a alkyl group. So as it is attached to aryl group, so preference is given to the aryl group, and therefore it comes in the aryl amine category. And third one, if you see here, it's a tertiary aryl amine. So in this, again nitrogen is attached to three different groups. One is aryl and two are the alkyl, but again aryl group is having a priority over alkyl group, and therefore this is the example of tertiary aryl amine. So NN dimethyl aniline. Let's see the nomenclature of amines. So nomenclature of amines usually again consists of the two parts, common name and tribal name system. So usually amines are named by writing the alkyl group attached to nitrogen atom followed by the suffix amine. And in IUPAC nomenclature system, as usual all of you know that we have to select the longest parent chain containing NH2 group, then derive the name from parent alkane by replacing E of alkane by suffix amine. So you have to just replace the E of alkane by suffix amine. You will get the IUPAC name of corresponding amine there. Let's see some example of amines with their common name and IUPAC names. So here we have a structure, then common or tribal name system, and IUPAC name. So IUPAC name is the alkanamine. So E is replaced by amine word. So first example is CH3NH2. If you see here, only one carbon is present there, so obviously it's a methyl group attached to the NH2, and hence the name will be methyl followed by the amine word, and therefore common name becomes methylamine. Now in case of the IUPAC nomenclature, so you have to select the longest parent chain. Here is only one carbon there, and therefore it's a methane derivative. So in methane, E letter should be replaced by amine word, and you will have a methanamine name for this CH3NH2. So in this way we can easily derive the name of amines from the given structure. Second example, CH3CH2NH2. So here is the ethyl group attached to NH2, and therefore the name becomes ethylamine. As the longest parent chain consists of two carbon, so it is the ethane derivative. E should be replaced by amine and name becomes ethanamine. Similarly, here three carbons, so propyl group, so it's known as the N-propylamine. Well, in case of the IUPAC nomenclature, so at the carbon number 1, NH2 group is present there, and therefore so the name becomes a 1-propanamine. Next example, if you see here that NH2 group is present at the second carbon, and therefore commonly it is called as the secondary butylamine. So as four carbons are there, it's a butyl derivative, and NH2 group is attached to the carbon number second, and therefore this is known as a secondary butylamine. So this is the common name. But if you are giving the IUPAC nomenclature, so longest parent chain, four carbons there, so definitely it's a butane derivative, and NH2 group is attached at the second position, and therefore name becomes 2-butanamine. Similarly, one more substituted amine we have taken here. So longest parent chain consists of the 5 carbons here. So obviously it's a pentyl group, and the substituent here, if you see at the carbon number 4, so therefore that substituent becomes the 4-methyl pentyl group here, which is attached to NH2 group, and therefore 4-methyl 2-pentylamine, that becomes the common name, while IUPAC name becomes 4-methyl 2-pentanamine. Just E is replaced by the amine here. So in this way we can give the IUPAC names to the different amines. Let's see the nomenclature of aromatic amines. So how aromatic amines given the names. So very simple aromatic amine is aniline. So simple benzene ring is attached to NH2 group. So its common name is the aniline, and its IUPAC name, it's a benzenamine. So in benzene, so that E is replaced by amine here. So you are getting the IUPAC name for aniline is benzenamine. So remember this. And other substituted amines, substituents may be present in this particular aromatic ring, or may be present on nitrogen also. So that substituted anilines or benzenamines can be derived from this basic or this parent aniline. Starts from the primary aromatic amines. So very first obviously it's the aniline, and its IUPAC name is benzenamine. Just we have seen that. Now if you have a substituted aniline here, so methyl group is present at this position, either it's the ortho or second position. So if you are going to give the common name here, so this is a orthomethyl aniline, because methyl group is present at the ortho position, or its other name is orthotoluidine also. If you want to give the IUPAC name, so just give the numbers to the benzene ring. If here the NH2 group is given the priority as it's a functional group, so the NH2 group is attached to this carbon will be given as the number 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 at the carbon number second, you will have a methyl group, and therefore the name becomes 2-methyl benzenamine. Let's take the secondary aromatic amine. So first compound taken here, so it's a methyl group which is present on the nitrogen of aniline. This is the aniline, and methyl group is present on the nitrogen. So therefore the common name becomes N-methyl aniline. So aniline is the parent here, and the methyl group is present on nitrogen, and hence the name is N-methyl aniline. Now let's turn toward the IUPAC name. So obviously we have seen that the basic or the parent aniline has the IUPAC name benzenamine, and nitrogen as methyl group is present here, name becomes N-methyl benzenamine. Similarly, if you have this diphenylamine, so as two phenyl groups are attached to amine, so name becomes a diphenylamine. And IUPAC name, so one of the benzene ring will comes in the parent, so like this, this becomes the aniline, and the other phenyl ring is considered as the substituent, so it is present on the nitrogen, and therefore N-phenyl benzenamine will be the IUPAC name. Let's see the tertiary aromatic amines, very similar of the secondary amines. Now here the nitrogen is attached to three different groups. So again, parent is the aniline here, and nitrogen is having two alkyl groups. Here is the methyl, and therefore we can give the name NN-dimethyl aniline. While IUPAC name, again this is the benzenamine, and on nitrogen as methyl groups are present there, we can call it N-N-dimethyl benzenamine. Then next is very similar, methyl group is replaced by the ethyl group now. So the name becomes N-ethyl methyl aniline. Okay, I'll repeat again. So it's N-ethyl methyl aniline. So ethyl comes earlier due to the alphabetical order. So E comes earlier than M. Okay. And now let's go for the IUPAC name. So obviously it's a N-ethyl methyl alphabetical order, and this becomes the benzenamine, and therefore it's a N-ethyl methyl benzenamine. This is the name of tertiary aromatic amines. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel Chemistry Basics and press the bell icon button so you'll get the notification of the next video. And if you like this video, please share and comment in the comment box. Thank you very much.